Channel. It's Biscuits. So we are going to go ahead and do another set today. We're going to go ahead and take these fall nails off, and we are going to go ahead and do another set of fall nails. I want to do some or practice some sweater nails along with including some reflective glitter polish. So we're going to go ahead and take these off and add these to our collection. And we're gonna go ahead and put some new tips on, get her prepared, and all that good stuff. So I typically just use regular nail tips that I insert into the nail. Hi Laura, welcome back. So I typically just put some nail tips in. Hi Shanita, welcome back. And then we're just gonna adjust. Hi Portia, how are you? Thanks for joining. Thank you all for joining. Hi Lily, welcome back. That's too big. Let's get her something small. All right, so we got our tips in, and this is normally how I do them when I'm practicing. I go ahead and make sure the nail is in as far as it can go, and then I typically like to trim just a little bit, and I kind of cut the sides down because I don't have any tips that actually fit the sides. So we just cut that down just a little bit. Again, this is a practice hand. I use it to practice a lot. So we're gonna cut her down some. Okay. I'm gonna do that. Okay. So we got that. I think I'm gonna do some square nails today. So that way I'll have more room to do a design. And I think this may still be charged. We shall see. I'm going to put a bit on here. Hi, Crystal. Lock that in. Let's get a sanding band because we're going to remove the shine. Yep, this is still good. So we're just going to remove the shine. Oh, I love this e-file. We're going to remove the shine from our natural nails just so we can make a spot for our nail tips to adhere. Okay. And we're going to get out our nail glue. And we're going to use our tips. And we're going to try to fit these. Make sure they fit sidewall to sidewall. That's way too big. Okay. One nice little dot. I'm just gonna make sure that it's on there. Okay. That was a little too big. What nail tips would you recommend for practice underneath the hand tips? So I just use any nail tips. Those tips that I just used were from BT Art Box. So I really just use any specific nails, but I turn them inside out so that way they fit a little bit better. So as you see that this part is actually supposed to be the part that goes like right here, your tip, but I turn it this way and stick it in. Okay. Let's just make sure this is all right. So we got our nail tips on, but yeah, like I said, typically, like this is my other hand. I took the nail tip and I flipped it inside out. So there you see the number 4, and I put it on the inside, which makes it easier. So if we had to, we would stick it in just like that. I have so many nail tips. It's not even funny. Okay, so typically after you get your tips together, you want to blend the tips. That's why I typically use it on 2. So blend that a little bit more. Right. Hey Bria, how are you? Hi Jane, how are you? Good evening to you. I'm sure it's probably morning wherever you are. So typically at this stage, you'll go ahead and cut down your nails to whatever length you would like to go to. So I'm just gonna cut past this 5 just to get rid of the 5 or the number on the tip. Okay, so there we have it. And I am actually going to take a file. My day is good. Hi Anissa, welcome back. So we're just gonna shape that nice. Just to get it nice and square. And I am holding the tip. I'm being kind of gentle on this part. Okay. And you just want to make sure that you're looking at it from your client's perspective. Go back in and make any necessary adjustments as needed, just to make sure it's straight. Actually, this one. There we go. Much better. Alright, so once you have that, at this time you would apply your primer and dehydrator. Dehydrator is here and my primer is here, but for the sake of the video, I am not going to waste any products. So yeah. And we're gonna go ahead and we are going to get paper towels. And I am going to get my monomer, my practice monomer, that is. And actually, I'm gonna soak this out because this was from my green set that I actually did. Because I'm using clear acrylic. Actually, I really don't have to use clear acrylic. Why don't you guys give me some colors? Let's do that. Let's not use clear acrylic. I am going to use clear acrylic on one nail though. But we're going to do sweater nails. I kind of want to do multicolored sweater nails. But I can't decide which color I really want to do. Maybe let's do blue. Let's do shades of blue. I'm thinking shades of blue. Let's see what I got here for acrylic powder. Brown and tan for Thanksgiving. Do a dark royal blue. I don't know if these will pretty much be the same, but let's try it out, shall we? It won't hurt us. We'll figure that out with the shades of blue. Treats, how are you? Okay, so let me get my brush. And I'm gonna need some clear. So we're gonna use our Easy Flow, that's for sure. I did pull out two not polished colors, so let me swatch them too to see what we got here and what we want to use. Okay. So let's do blue. There's the first blue. And that blue was actually called Brain Freeze. This one is called Ocean Days. Almost on the greener side. Okay. This was my custom acrylic, which is number 11. This one has some mica powders in it. And there's that one, number 11. Let's do number 10. This one also has mica powders in it. Okay, I actually think I might end up just using my mixes. This is number 3. Oop. Okay. Number 3 almost looks like number 10, except for without the micas. And number 25. Okay. So here we are with the colors. These are the 2 not polished colors, and these colors are my custom colors from my chalk set. So it's kind of different. They're all kind of different. So I think we will use brain freeze. I do want to use number 10 and 11. And, you know, let's just do 2 and 2. 2 not polished and 2 from my collection. So let's do that. So 3 and 25 will get used at another time. Okay. That way we'll make it even. Okay. So this blue is actually staining my hands a little bit, which is probably already too late, but I'm gonna go ahead and put on a pair of gloves. All right. So here we go. Let's open that, open this, open that, open this. I think I'm going to do the lighter colors first and then go to the pinkies. And then move to the lighter ones. The lighters first and then the darkers last. But also, when you're working with colored acrylic, make sure that you apply a thin layer of your clear acrylic on the natural nail bed so that way it prevents any staining. Not only that, if your client comes back for a fill, then you'll be able to just take off the colored acrylic and still have that clear layer underneath. Okay. Okay, once you get that. Hey, Bailey. Glad you made it to work. Okay, so we're gonna go with the darker colors. So I think I'm gonna go with this blue first, and we're going to put that on the pinky. And again, I'm just going to make sure that I have a thin layer of my colored acrylic because we are going to encapsulate the color. So make sure you get it as close as you want it to be to the cuticle. And make sure you have a nice coverage on the nail. Okay. And we can come back and we can cap. All right, so let's go ahead and go to our Brain Freeze, which this is a not polish cover. And make sure you wipe off your sides. Just got a small bead here. And I'm moving it around the cuticle area first before I smooth it out in the middle. Okay, so these two are pretty much done. So I think I'm gonna put the not polish one next to the other not polish. just grabbing a little bead here to place at the tip, and we're gonna smooth that up. And then wiping your sides. Oh, thank you, Aileen. Yeah, it was from a chalk set. So, like I said, you can make your own colors. You can buy your colors. It's real easy to be creative. And you can get mica powders that have the glitter in them. You know, so many possibilities. And so many different color combos that you definitely can create. But it also saves you some coin too. Alright, so there we have that one. Okay. And our last one will be number 11. And you can let gravity do its work for you. Okay. And then just make sure our color is good and nice and solid. Alrighty. So there we go. I'm gonna let that one dry for a second. I'm just gonna go ahead and put the caps on everything because we're gonna go back through and we're gonna encapsulate with clear. We're gonna do that. And I'm going to flip this over. And let's bring our clear over. Okay. I'm going back to the lab because I had these 2 packs of chalk for my blue then looking like that. Yes. Go back to the lab, see what you can find, see what you can put together, make some color combos, all that good stuff. Don't forget about those sides. I always say that. That way you can kind of prevent from doing a lot of filing. Good night, Erica. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry, guys, if you hear my phone going off. sure we got some at the end. All right, there we have it. And the last one. Oop. All right, so there we go. There's application. Side, we got an apex going. And of course, when we drill down to that cuticle, we're gonna get that flush. Okay. So we're gonna do a little bit of cleanup here. While we let that dry. Butterfingers, huh? Those in this bag. And these will go into my drawer. Okay. These are clippers, and I'm gonna actually try to remove some of this blue. Feel like I was at the hibachi grill for a second. There we go. Blue is gone. I think I'm gonna work on a new background, you guys. So I think I'll do that as well. So I'm going to take off these gloves because I mean I already got some blue on my hands, but it is what it is. All right, so here we are. I'm gonna put a little bit of hand sanitizer on. Okay. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start to shape the nail. You really shouldn't have to do too much as long as your application is good. Should only be a few minor touch-ups. And just make sure that you take a look at the nail. Okay, so here's a little bit of shaping, and I'm gonna go back through. All right, okay. Let me get my favorite tool of all. So you can get up some of that dust. And I'm actually going to change my bit to my 5-in-1. I love this bit. Actually, that was too short. There we go. And we're gonna go ahead and go around the cuticle area to make sure that this is nice and flush. Alright, because that's what we want. And we're gonna make sure we smooth that out. Make sure we get it nice and even. See how we're flattening that cuticle area down? Ooh, probably can't see that. See how we're flattening that cuticle area down so that way we can get a nice apex. And granted that this is slipping out. I like to do nice even strokes. Hi, Portia. Thanks for tuning in. All right. So there we have it. And now I'm going to switch to back to my sanding band. Now we're just gonna smooth out that area that we went over. Okay. So there we have it. And what I am going to do is run back through the side walls one more time just to make sure it's all nice and crispy. Jeannie says now when I make a purchase, I tell my husband Biscuit made me buy it. Hey, it be like that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's addicting sometimes, you know. And plus, it's a nice hobby for us to have, so it will be all right. Okay. There we go. We are, and we're just gonna double check, make sure everything is good. All right, so here we are, and we're gonna buff these really nicely. She says, when I had my silicone practice hand, I jumped on that so fast. I told hubby Biscuit made me do it. That's right. Send the husbands my way. I sure did make them do it. Be like, you can be like, don't get mad at me. Get mad with her. So we're gonna buff these out, make them all nice, smooth, and pretty. All right, so there we are, all nice and smooth. At this time, you could go wash your hands, or you can spray it down with some good old alcohol if you like. That choice is up to you, but you guys know I love some soap and water. But for the video, I am going to give you guys an alcohol spray. There we go. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and go wash this silicone hand with soap and water. He's like, I don't know her, but she watches, so he feels like he does. But that's a good thing. Sorry to the husbands, but I mean, we like what we like, right? We don't tell them what to buy. At least I don't tell Mr. Biscuit what to buy, even though I want to, but I think about it in my head before I speak, because he'll be like, so, did I tell you what to buy when you was looking for things? I'll be like, you sure did. Pick your battles wise. Yes, they will get over it. Alrighty. So this is all nice and dry. There we go. And I'm still gonna spray them with alcohol because I need to get that lint off from the paper towel as well. Natalie. All right, so we're all set, right? So now I'm gonna try to find some colors that are similar to the colors I have on the nails. So I'm thinking I might do that blue. Let's try that blue. Maybe more so of that one for this one. And we'll probably just do clear for that other one. We'll figure that portion out. we got that. Let's get a base coat and top coat. Let's get our liner brush. Actually, let's do a matte this time. What you guys think about that? Let's do matte nails. I rarely do matte nails, but let's do that. Also, we will need back our clear acrylic powder. We will need a cuticle pusher so we can dip in our powder. So let's do matte nails, right? Let's do a base gel. I also want to do actually a reflective glitter. So let's figure that out, right? Maybe we'll do some of the reflective glitter over here. All right. And we'll do the other. This is the base gel. So I'm just going to go ahead and put base gel on all the nails. Look at that blue come to life. I don't know. I'm starting to regret my matte decision, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, so that's the base gel. And I'm just gonna make sure that I wipe the sides. Of my nail. I actually think I hit that one. Okay. 60 seconds. Up. And we're going to use the Born Pretty Matte Top Coat. And then this will be the reflective gel I'm going to use on half the nail. So we will keep that shiny though. I think that'll go perfect. So we'll figure that part out. We'll do half reflective, half matte with a sweater nail. So let's go ahead and let's get this matte on. All right. So again, make sure you wipe those sides. Right. 60 seconds. I feel like when I do my first full set of acrylic, it's gonna take me millions of years to complete. It won't. I'll be doing bling. Actually, I didn't make it that far to think about bling because I kind of wanted to do something not kind of related to bling, but since you guys want bling, I think I can do some type of separation bling. I think I got an idea. So let's roll with that, right? So this is a blue. We got that. That one was dusty for sure. Here is like a royal blue. Let's put a little bit of that out, which is Pittsburgh Blue number 27. This one was Earth Day number 2. And this one is Chasing Summer. Number 225. So, let me get a paper towel. We will need that. Let me get my dapping dish. Let's get some acetone in this dish. Let's get my cuticle cleanup brush, just in case we need to wipe something off. All right. Okay. So this would be clean. Oops. All right. Here's our brush we're going to use from Born Pretty. Okay. And again, this is the, I think let's get rid of this first. Let's do this first. And then we're definitely going to need our acrylic powder for sweater nails. Right. Ooh, okay. Shut your face. Oh, look at that mat. You could stop right here if you wanted to. It looks good. Oh, man. Okay. So let's actually go ahead and do this reflective set first, or nail first. So I'm thinking it's gonna be this nail or the middle finger. I'll let you guys choose. Here's the reflective polish. I don't know, I'm thinking, man, both of them really go well. But I'm thinking that middle finger is what I'm thinking. What you guys think? Middle finger. Here's the pointer finger. Yeah. All right, let's roll. Middle finger it is. So with this reflective polish, what I am going to do is only do half of the nail as reflective. So I'm going to try to get it as straight as possible, going down the nail. And I went really slow to even begin to do that, right? And then you can go back through and fill in as you need. Obviously, give it more coats. Yeah, this middle finger is definitely the one. Okay. So we're gonna get that first coat on there. We're gonna go ahead and cure that. Okay. Well, that's super pretty. Let me hold that up there. Okay. Drop that. And again, as a tip for you guys, clean up as you go. If there's things you're not going to be using again, go ahead and just put them up. But if there are, keep them out. Okay, so there we are. First coat is cured. So let's go back in and let's do a second coat, because you know I gotta make sure that reflective glitter pops. Okay, and make sure we wipe the side. And let's put it back in the lamp for 60 seconds. And this reflective polish was RG09. You guys seen me do a review on Born Pretty stuff. which I'm falling in love with the reflective glitters. That is amazing. I think the reflective is in my package I got today. Yes. She's always getting packages. AliExpress. Yeah, you will have a lot of stuff coming. Oh, Lean, what are you waiting for, girl? You need to get on these reflective glitters because I need to see what they're working with. Because I haven't ordered from Ideal Beauty before. And hold on, since we are making that middle finger extra special, let me get out some glitter. Let's do glitter for that middle fingernail, for that sweater nail. Right, so here we are. I'm gonna get some top coat on here first. And only get it on the reflective part of the nail. And take your time. Don't feel like you have to rush. Okay, let's do another 60 seconds, full cure. Iridescent blue. Let's see if I have. See, I just have the baby blue. Okay, I'll let you guys choose. So, but this is more like on the royal side. I might just keep it white. Just, yeah, I think I'm just going to keep it white. Because I was going to use this glitter, but it doesn't really match. And the only green, the other, oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Let me think about this. I have this one. Hold on. It's like a greenish blue. But I'm thinking white. Because I'm going to add bling to that nail as it is. Thinking I'm just gonna do white. Let me not do too much. Okay. So that is done. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and we are going to, I think I'm gonna use this this teal color to start making. Now, I have never done sweater before, but it's the first time for everything, right? No, I got those glitters at Hobby Lobby. Yep, that is correct, Crystal. So I've seen people just make like little dots like that for sweater nails. And then they keep going down pretty much. And then they'll connect them towards the end. You know, I feel like you do have to challenge yourself when it comes to doing art. And this is definitely a challenge. As you guys know, I don't draw that often. Okay, and then now you come back through and you connect it. That's what I've seen. Right, and that's how you create your sweater pattern. And obviously you still want some type of curve to it, so it doesn't have to be straight. Unless that's your preference, you know, to each its own. But you guys always hear me say practice makes perfect. You gotta practice. All right, so there we are. And I think I'm going to try to make a straight line here. I'm gonna have to spread her fingers out real wide. I need to be able to see what I'm doing to be able to make this straight line. And I'm going slow, and I'm picking my brush up. Okay, and so before you put it in a lamp, this is where you put your glitter on. Okay, so we're gonna move that over to the side. I'm gonna move that over. Lily said first time what? First time doing this sweater nail. That's what it is. Oh, so we're gonna take some. Oh, no. See, y'all, I'm talking too much. I gotta focus. We need the glitter. That's what we were gonna do. Okay. There we go. It was the glitter we was gonna use. Okay. And just dump it on there. I don't feel like I'm wasting any glitter, but I probably am. Oh well, it's part of the job. The JOBB. Get this nail covered fully in glitter. Okay. And make sure you get those sides that we just did as well. And I'm just gonna tap the excess off for now. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and put into the lamp. Okay, and let's put her on 60 seconds for a full cure. And I did waste a little bit of glitter, but it's all right. I'm gonna try to catch what I can, and I'm gonna dump what I can back in here. Oh, thanks, Max. I actually really love this liner brush by Born Pretty. Um, I'm very shocked at it, to be quite honest, but I love it. So this wouldn't be bad, especially like I said, this is my first time doing this in general. And this brush is awesome. It felt really easy to work with. So I like that. Um, Matt says, this is what I love watching your work. You do nail in a way that makes me confident I can do it too. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it takes a little bit of time, but um, go slow. Who are you in a rush for? This is what we call practice for, right? This is why practice is what it is. Practice. Oh my gosh, I am in freaking love. Yes. Okay, guys, I'm gonna finish out this nail because I want to see it complete. And y'all know I'm going for the blizzing. Let's go ahead and just finish this nail out so we can focus on doing our sweater nails. Hold on, let's not make a mess though. Let's put this glitter back up. Kind of makes me want to do these sweater nails in the glitter, but we'll get to that in a little while because I can't make up my mind. You know, sometimes you just want to have one accent nail and let that be that. I feel like I should just do that, stick to my guns, but my guns always change. So I'm gonna get my glue, and I'm actually gonna go down the middle of the nail with this bling gel. That way we can separate the sweater from the reflective. And I'm going to use my mini ones here. And I'll straighten them out in a little bit. And obviously if we have to go back through and put some matte down, we can. So I'm not worried about if it goes to the matte side right now. As I said, I just want to see this hand or this finger through. Okay, so I'm going to turn it to this side. And I'm going to make sure that these are as straight as possible. And together. have room for one more. Okay, so close that up, and here's what it looks like. Looks pretty good, and I'm gonna go ahead and cure that. I was focused on that. Preserve the glitter. Every time you say, I've never done this before, you always do so well. I know. Thank you so much. I mean, but literally, that's what I said. I don't do a lot of nail art, but I gotta try. I gotta be able to do something different versus just not just the regular schmegula degula, you know. I want to try to do some extra stuff, you know. Sammy be getting me out my box a little bit when I be seeing her and her inspo of what she does, you know. I be like, I gotta try some things. So it's nothing like motivation from other nail techs that you are watching to kind of say, you know what, she's right. You know, we gotta start stepping out of our comfort zone and doing different things. So that's why I was like, let me try this drawing thing. Now look, I don't draw whatsoever. But this, baby, yes. I'm proud of this one. Nats, you not only understood the assignment, I think you issued it. Is there a way I can get one? I think you might be able to go to the Born Pretty website and find this liner brush on their website. Benny says she absolutely understood the assignment. Yes. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do what we're supposed to do, right? So, me personally, because I'm clumsy, I may want to finish one nail at a time, but this is absolutely gorgeous. I couldn't be more happier with the way that turned out. All right, so let's go ahead and I don't know. I think I might want to do the glitter. I'll let you guys choose. Should I do glitter for the rest of the sweater nails, or should I just leave them the way that they are and do just the powder? So I think I'm gonna do this blue here on this nail here. So I'm still gonna do this same pattern, except for we have a full nail that we can do. So I'm still doing the same pattern. 2 lines together. And if you feel you need to go back in a little bit, go ahead and do that. You know, some lines may be a little thicker than others. Okay. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. There we go, so you guys can see. Hey, Boss of Nails, how are you? what do you guys think? Are we doing the glitter or are we just doing the acrylic powder? Cast your vote. I'm not even looking at the screen right now. I'm just trying to make sure this is where I need it to be. Okay. All right, so acrylic on this one, glitter on the ring finger, glitter, glitter, maybe one acrylic. Okay, so let's do clear. Let's go with my initial. Let's go ahead and so we're dumping some clear. I want to make sure this is nice and covered. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cure that. Okay. So there's that. And I'm going to take the brush and brush it off. And there we go. And there we have it. I think I like the acrylic. I'm doing the acrylic on all the nails, except for this one, because that's what I originally planned to do. So let's keep it moving. I like that. All right. So let's, where is my, let's get this blue. And you guys ignore my nails. My nails look a whole hot mess. Okay, so we're just gonna pretty much repeat the same steps. And it's okay if you have some hangover. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I am so focused. I ain't even looked at the screen, see what y'all said. No, nothing. This takes concentration. Like I said, I ain't never did this before. I'm gonna try to get it right. See, touching stuff. Okay. Make sure all of this is pretty good. All right, there we go. There we have it. Hey, Jasmine. How are you? Thank you. First time, honey. And you know what? I'm going to get my bigger scooper because that took a while. Make sure this is nice and covered. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and cure this in the lamp. I am doing well. Miss you too. Long time. I know you've been doing some clients. I see you. All right. Let's just leave that there. Let's get prepped for my last. No, you didn't miss it. I got one more left to go. Double the fun. Welcome back. But your girl been doing good. This is my first time doing it. And I know y'all, well, Lean's like, girl, I know you lying. But I'm not lying. So here is what we've done so far. Let me get this brush. So here we are. Here's both the nails we just did. This was my first nail I did to spice it up. And we got our last one to go. So you just in time. Okay. So here we are. Let's get our brush. I zoomed in for you guys that way you'll be able to see a little bit better as I'm doing it. But again, ignore my nails. Horrible. All my nails are horrible. That's what happens when you don't do it. Alright, so this last color we're using is this color here. It's down there, okay. Ooh, that nail is horrible. Ooh, y'all. It's alright though. We do what we gotta do. So we're gonna make our 2 lines. I feel like I'm becoming a pro now, y'all. Okay. So now we're just gonna go ahead and connect them. Okay, that looks pretty good. And so now we're gonna start with our straight line. You can either take a longer brush or a smaller brush, whatever works for you. I'm just sticking with the same brush and making small lines because I feel like my hand, I'm still new at this, and trying to get a straight line is like hard for me. So if you go slow, I think that'll work better. But again, if you do have a longer brush, that may work better as well. But like I said, to each its own. Practice. Okay. So I'm gonna go on this other side and make our line. Okay. I could definitely do that in the next video, 3D flowers. And we're just gonna make lines on the side. You could do dots if you wanted to. And again, everybody kind of does sweater nails different. Figure out what works for you, what looks good for you. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to this side. Um, I don't know if I go live tonight, but maybe I will put that on my list for tomorrow for 3D flowers as a request. I haven't done those since I got out of school. Lean, lean, don't start. She's like, yes, she can do them. Yes, I can do them, but it's been a while. But I've never done this. All right, so there we have it. I'm gonna make sure all of this is covered. And you can tap off the excess. And then take a look at it. I actually see a small, just a small spot right there. And we're gonna cure this. 60 seconds. All right. Let's put my easy flow up. Let's zoom out some. Let's put this glitter up. We're gonna wash that after this video. Let's go ahead and pick up any of that glitter we have. We did the 60 seconds, so let's go ahead and let's dust that off. All right. And I'm gonna do another cure for another full 60 seconds. Born Pretty liner brush. Put my nail files up. And I use the matte polish from Born Pretty. I use number 255 Chasing Summer, 02 Earth Day and D&D, Pittsburgh Blue number 27. And I use this reflective gel polish from Born Pretty, which is RGF09. I used all of those. Getting myself a clean setup here. We're done with the lamp. So here we are. these are what the nails look like. Giving you up close and personal. Alright. And of course, you know I gotta get some photos. Alright. I would put cuticle oil on these. However, the cuticle oil will get on the matte top coat, so I would probably refrain from doing that at this point right now. But here are the nails. These look wonderful. Okay. I definitely did that. Okay. Assignment understood. Let me just wipe her down a little bit though to get that glitter off as much as possible. Okay. So let me, taking pictures for Instagram be a struggle sometimes because you just don't know. I'm gonna get that there. Sorry guys, I know I'm probably in the way just a little bit. But what can I say, guys? But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure you give this video a super thumbs up, okay? Make sure you share this video on your social media. Tell your friends. Make sure you go subscribe, hit that notification bell if you haven't already, so that way you're notified every time I post a video. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at IamBiscuit7 and TikTok at IamBiscuit7. If you guys have any questions for me, leave them down below. I know one person asked me about offering classes. I still offer my one-on-one classes via Zoom. Just hit me up on Instagram and let me know you're interested and we can set that up. Other than that, I appreciate you all, and thank you so much for tuning in and rocking with me. And until the next video, you guys be safe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.